This week we're hunting gators with the Gator Patrol in St. Cloud, Florida.
And the show starts right now.
I remember crystal clear my first hunt with Dad, chasing my first big buck mule deer with bright orange vest and old wool cap, hiking on tired legs, rifle slung across my back. There's one memory that still stands out above the rest, when Daddy looked me in the eyes and said, "Shoot straight, son, I know you can. I pray God will guide your hand. When your big chance comes around, push away all fear and doubt. Take aim, have faith, shoot straight."
Well, we're back in Florida, landed less than 6 hours ago, and we're on the boat this morning with my good buddy John Zent, editorial director of NRA Publications. First time gator hunting, right?
First time ever. We've had some adventures together, but this is going to be unique.
Well, John and I years ago went up to the Arctic Circle and hunted muskox, and now we're going way down south and going after gator. So why don't you go with us and see what happens with our good buddy Jeff Connor of Apex Outdoor Adventures in the swamps of Florida.
Wow, look at him run.
Running open water, perfect. What we want. And just let him. That's what we want. It's gonna take a while for him to wear out.
Yeah.
Him pulling his boat's gonna wear him out.
John's hooked into a big Florida gator, fighting him on the rod, and get a harpoon in him, and then the battle keeps going on. How are your arms hanging out, John?
Yeah, they're all right.
Burning
But-
a little bit?
But he's got a lot of strength,
Oh,
obviously. And he's not quite ready yet.
Just hold that line right there. You got to hold it so it don't fall off in. See that line right there?
Yeah.
You got to jam it in too hard.
Anywhere right there in that tail part if you can. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you got to hit him hard. That's good. That's good.
Good job,
Watch your
good
leg.
job.
Good job. Let's go there. Fishing pole wear you out, won't it?
Yeah, that's pretty good exercise for early in the morning. You weren't kidding about getting the adrenaline going, were you, Jeff?
Huh? I seen you doing a little shake. That's good.
Oh, yeah.
Pole's flying around, Mr. John. Be careful, because you don't want him to lift that
Yeah.
pole up and whack you. All right. Are you familiar with the power head?
I'm not.
Okay. Unlike the harpoon, you tried to drive the whole thing through it. On the power head or the bang stick, you don't have to hit them as hard. It's more of a pop.
Okay.
What you want to do is, when I pull this, I'm going to put the bullet in here.
Okay.
Put it right here at this. Right there at that O-ring.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's unloaded. But when you want to keep it about, it'd be nice if he's underwater a little bit. I'll pull him up with the
Okay.
rope a little bit. You want to come about 6 or 8 inches above his head.
Shoot Straight is brought to you by CVA, Power Belt, Buck Knives, Real Tree Camouflage, Conus Optics, Cabela's, Hodgdon Powder, Bitterroot Tool and Machine, Caldwell Shooting Supplies, Lance Campers, Roper Apparel, the Mule Deer Foundation, B&W Trailer Hitches, Atchison Taxidermy, Liberty Safes.
Because it takes a boat to get to the biggest bass. And a few more decoys to bring in the ducks. Because the trophy you're after, you can't carry out. Because you tow, there's B&W. B&W Trailer Hitches. Towing, adventure.
The new Powerbelt Aerolite. Its hollow core construction keeps it light, producing higher velocities. Its polycarbonate tip ensures controlled but devastating expansion. Its longer, more aerodynamic shape stabilizes the bullet in flight. And its tight seal fluted base keeps pressures dead on consistent. Bottom line, Aerolites are our flattest shooting, fastest flying, hardest hitting, and most accurate bullets ever. Give them a try and find out just how deadly a Powerbelt can be. CVA's AccuraSeries, Bergara barrels for guaranteed accuracy, nitride for guaranteed rust-proofing, and a rifle guaranteed to be the best muzzleloader you've ever shot. CVA, it's just a better gun.
Introducing the Deadshot Field Pod family from Caldwell, the most advanced line of fully supportive hunting rest available. Achieve true bench rest accuracy in the field when it matters most. Caldwell Deadshot Field Pod family. Accuracy anywhere.
Bitterroot Tool & Machine is a full-service precision CNC machine shop,
specializing in design to production,
serving the aerospace, mining, munitions, and firearms industry.
Also home of the Grainmaker. They specialize in custom reloading machines.
Specialty services include engineering, stamping, tool and die, machining, grinding, powder coating, and parts assembly.
Bitterroot Tool & Machine, where their motto is, do right by the customer.
You want to come about 6 or 8 inches above his head, and it's a jab. It's a pop. When you hit that firing pin,
boom,
it's going to bust him.
Take your time right there.
Right here?
Yep.
Hey, you didn't waste no time, did you?
Wow. I've done a lot of hunting, exciting hunts, but it's nothing that beats this. I'm telling you. Wow.
You want me to grab him, Joe?
Yeah, grab him and then I'll let John.
Well, John, can you believe it? Just a few hours ago, you were flying into Orlando.
Things have happened really fast here, but you know, that's hunting. You know, you can go and hunt a week or more and have tough luck, but sometimes you go out and it all clicks. I think a big part of that is having a guy who's got it all scoped out, and Jeff obviously had this place all scoped out, had it all together, and gave me a great lesson in learning by doing.
Yeah, it was awesome. And one thing to remember is, I tell people, don't pass up something on the first day you'd be happy with on the last day, because there's thunderstorms supposed to be hitting the next few days and nights, and we got in here and Jeff said, I'm going out scouting, but I've been seeing this gator if you want to go along, and man.
I'm glad we went along.
This is a big old gator. Great hunt and good eating.
Didn't take John long to hook into a good Florida gator. Now Walker's up. Let's see what happens.
Some of these lakes we hunt on have noise ordinances with the airboats, so we had to be off at 11 last night. Here this morning before daybreak, got about an hour and a half. Let's see if we can get it done. We had one right here by the boat, but it was real small. We got another one we just spotted. He's coming at us. We're calling him in and see if we can get him.
Yes!
It's time for a Straight Talk Tip of the Week, brought to you by Caldwell Shooting Supplies.
I've made my living in the outdoors for the last 20-some years, and doing that, there's one piece of equipment that is very important on all the hunts, whether I'm hunting for myself or with my family or if I'm guiding, and that's having a good knife. Now, buck knives are the only knives I've used for years because they're incredible. And they have one of the best warranties in the business. It's an incredible forever warranty, they call it. I want to tell you about a new knife. Every year at SHOT Show, the Shooting Hunting Outdoor Trade Show, they release new knives, and I'm like a little kid at a candy store. Sometimes I get to see them a little early because I help them with some of the prototype type things and the testing. But this knife right here, I want to show you. It's a Model 543. It's the Open Season Caper. You say, Chad, it's just another caping knife, right? Absolutely not. First, it has a beautiful handle. It's a rosewood, diamond wood handle. But most importantly, is the type of steel that they use on it. It's the S30V. Now this steel they feel is the best blade material for any knife out there. Why is it so good? Because it holds an edge. And that's very important to you when you're out in the field and you're skinning and you're caping. You got to have that edge. But besides the great edge this knife has, it also has a great size to it. You see, when you're caping an animal or using it on small game, you want something that's not too big or too bulking. I take this knife, it's got grooves right here, ridges on the top of it, on the handle, so it's not going to slip out of my hand. I hold my knife like this a lot when I'm skinning and caping, and this knife, I'll just tell you, is one of the best caping knives I have seen in years. So try it out this season, the Open Season Caper from Buck Knives, and you'll be glad you did. And that's your Straight Talk Tip of the Week.
What do all these knives have in common? They're all proudly made in the USA. Buck Knives, edge of a legend.
It's in our stomping grounds and our playground. It's in our sights and our commitment. It's in him. It was in them, and it will continue with her. It's in my nature. Is it in yours?
CVA's AccuraSeries. Bergara barrels for guaranteed accuracy. Nitride for guaranteed rust proofing. And a rifle guaranteed to be the best muzzleloader you've ever shot. CVA, it's just a better gun.
Introducing the Deadshot Field Pod family from Caldwell, the most advanced line of fully supportive hunting rest available. Achieve true bench rest accuracy in the field when it matters most. Caldwell Deadshot Field Pod family. Accuracy anywhere.
Unbreakable recoil-proof reticles. I can only be talking about Konus Optics. Introducing the Konus Pro F30. A first focal plane recoil-proof scope with a built-in level bubble to keep you on target at any distance. The new F30s are tough enough to withstand any caliber you want to put it on. We guarantee it, and that's for life. Konus. Shoot like a pro.
Keep good solid tension on it.
Yes,
It's
sir.
going to hydraulic.
Oh yeah. All right. Just keep reeling hard on it.
He's gonna pull that boat right into that hydraulic and start rolling. Wouldn't be able to fight too much.
Okay.
He's gonna get all tied up in the boat. So what you want to do is just keep as hard a tension on him as you can.
And this is an incredible fight. Whoa! Hope we get him. I can feel him. He's right
Okay,
there.
Gator right there. You get the harpoon. I see him. I see him.
All right.
Take your time and drive it in.
Yes, sir.
Coming up.
Ready?
Hit him.
Just let go of the harpoon or hold it.
You got him good.
Yeah.
You got him.
Yeah, this is awesome.
You got him good, buddy. Good fight.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Jeff. Thanks, Mr. Chris. This is awesome. We got a harpoon line in him, stuck him good. Right in there, in between those ridges.
Yep.
Get him good? Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you, Mr. Jeff.
You're very welcome.
Man, that's great.
Good fight, man.
Man, look at that big old boy.
Congratulations, Walter.
Man, thanks, Dad. That was so much fun.
Good job, man.
Thanks, Mr. Jeff. This is blast. Such a fight on that great gator. Man.
We have had a lot of things that have been happening the last few days. We have fought rainstorms. We've sat at the dock for an hour and a half, and down here on some of these lakes in Florida, they have the noise restrictions, and so you can only run your airboats up till 11 o'clock and then start again at 5 in the morning. So we had to hit it hard. Mom's been out on the boat with us. She's been running camera. That's been incredible. We got this really nice one this morning to call in, and it's great.
Oh, it's hard to describe. It's just so much fun, and they fight like you wouldn't believe. It's just a great time. It's a blast.
For the last 3 nights, we've been chasing gators. Now Jeff's meeting us in the morning to try and do some calling.
There's one coming to the call. I don't know how big he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's join Marcia with recipes from the field, brought to you by Buck Knives.
This week, recipes from the field, we're doing a bacon wrap stuffed mushroom. I've got some cream cheese, went ahead and softened it just a little bit. Gonna add some Parmesan. We're gonna also add some green chives, some cooked breakfast sausage. I'm gonna mix that all together to make the stuffed part to go inside the mushrooms. Went ahead and cleaned the mushrooms and took the stems off so they're ready to be stuffed. Okay, all we're going to do is take the stuffing, put it inside the mushroom. And to keep all that goodness in, we're actually going to wrap it with bacon. Okay, I've got the bacon ready to wrap around the mushroom. Actually going to roll that all the way around. And I put one way and one the other way. Crisscross wrapped bacon. I went ahead and preheated the oven to 350. Gonna bake them for about 20 minutes. Let the mushrooms get good and soft. This makes for a great appetizer or hors d'oeuvre for those mighty hunters when they're coming in from the field. Okay, we have our mushrooms all wrapped in bacon. They're ready to go in. We're gonna bake them in the oven and then take them out, be ready to eat. Just pulled the mushrooms out of the oven, bacon wrapped stuffed mushrooms. They look delicious. Tell you what, this is a new recipe, so I'm gonna have to try a bite. Oh my goodness. Sausage and cream cheese in the middle. Oh, this is gonna be a family favorite. If you want your next recipe from the field, log on to shootstraighttv.com. Also, follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We'll see you next week.
My camo has to keep me hidden no matter what.
It has to look like the woods I hunted. It has to work in dark timber and open hardwoods.
It has to work any time of year.
It has to fool a turkey's eyes.
It has to keep me concealed at that moment of truth.
When I need it the most.
That's why I trust Realtree.
Realtree Extra.
The most effective camo pattern ever designed.
My camo has to work.
My camo has to work.
And it does.
For over 50 years, Lance has been designing and building the highest quality, most innovative, lightweight truck campers, travel trailers, and toy haulers on the market. This year, Lance introduces the all-new 650 truck camper designed specifically for today's half-ton short bed pickup trucks. Lance also builds one of the fastest-growing composite-built, ultralight travel trailer lineups with models ranging from 14 to 22 feet long. Lance Campers. Go now, because later has a bad habit of becoming never.
All right, you're on.
Uh-oh.
Just let him pull that boat.
Whoa!
Roll it. Get him more out. Reel. Boy, good job. You want to harpoon him?
Sure.
All right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch with you. Okay? I'm going to hold him for you. You get that harpoon ready.
Stick him.
Oh.
Stick him.
Stick him.
Sorry, he's wrapped. Perfect. You need help loading him?
Good job.
It's pretty cool.
Leg missing on the back.
It's pretty cool how you tied him up like that.
Hey, whatever works. Awesome. Thank you very much.
You did all the work.
Well, congratulations, Wyatt.
Thank you. That's a blast.
Yeah, that was awesome. Good job, Jeff.
Thank you.
Good job, buddy.
We've been coming down to Florida for years and hunting with a Gator Patrol. Jeff Connor, you always do a great job, and we're so thankful and appreciative. You do a lot of different types of gator hunting. Tell us about some of the different ways you can do it down here.
Well, we have the airboat hunts that we do at nighttime typically. And then we also have, the open water hunting where we use the John boat and the fishing rods where we can get some hunting in the morning for a couple hours. So if the weather gets a little rough in the evenings or afternoons, and we've got the mornings that we can make up for. But we got different styles of hunting that depends on what people want when they come down.
And what is so great is your location. Just minutes from all the theme parks, so families that want to participate in that also can do that. Hunt gators, hunt pigs, and they also have Osceola turkey. So if you're looking for your Grand Slam, you finished that, a couple years ago?
Yes, sir.
It's awesome. Go out there and hunt for these gators. Now, there's a lot of different things you can do with the gators. You get the products off it. You can have the hides tan, you can do billfolds, boots, all kinds of different things. You get the meat off them, and there's a lot of gators. What's an estimate of gators down here in Florida?
I believe last year it was about a million and a half gators estimated in the state of Florida.
I think we saw almost half of them in the last 2 days. I mean, there's gators all over. It's exciting. Wyatt, let's thank the Lord for this animal you harvested, and what a great hunt.
Jesus, thank you for letting us kill this great gator. Help us to have a safe drive back, and thank you for the meat that I'll provide. Thank you for letting us be in your creation. Help us to have a great few rest of the days. Help us to have fun together. Amen.
Amen. Come down to Florida. Give them a call. The website's on the bottom of your screen. Get all the information you need and book your gator hunt of a lifetime. And remember, take time with your family to enjoy God's great outdoors.
See you next week.
Shoot Straight is brought to you by CVA, Power Belt, Buck Knives, Realtree Camouflage, Conus Optics, Cabela's, Hodgdon Powder, Bitterroot Tool and Machine, Caldwell Shooting Supplies, Lance Campers, Roper Apparel, the Mule Deer Foundation, B&W Trailer Hitches, Atchison Taxidermy, Liberty Safes. Additional products provided by Umpqua, Bear Archery, The Finisher, Diamond D Leather, Vanish Spas, SKB Cases, Ashley Quarter Horse Ranch, Aaron Payne DDS, Lodge, Hunter Safety Systems, Campfire Meals. Closed captioning provided by Butler Bags, the official sleeping bag of Shoot Straight TV.
We've done a little fishing. Now we're headed into the bear stands. They've been baiting them. We're looking forward to some big bears. Here we go.